What it do, son doodles? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I got a quick question for you guys. How would you like to see CP3, Chris Paul, and Dwight Howard playing together on the same team? Just think about that for a minute. Okay. That will be something great to see. That will be amazing to see a great point guard and basically the best point guard in the NBA and obviously the best center in the NBA from what people still say. But now I turned away from saying Dwight Howard is the best center in the NBA. He's the most athletic center in the NBA. He's probably one of the best defensive big men in the NBA. But as far as overall skill wise, nah. But anyway, how would you guys like to see that? Hey, I think it'd be amazing. As of right now, these two guys, they've been talking to each other, going back and forth, talking about playing, playing with each other. Pause. Nothing nasty, but playing basketball with each other. Um, and I think they're probably really serious about it. As of right now, the Atlanta Hawks, they have the cap space to pretty much sign both of these guys to max salary contracts. And I think right there, that is a big attraction right there. Because, I believe they still have Al Horford on that team. They're losing Jeff T because he's a free agent. But you have Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, Al Horford. That would be pretty damn good. That would be a start of something. Put it like that. And because we know the way Chris Paul goes, he can get everybody involved and stuff like that. He's a floor leader, floor general. Okay, then you have the big man down low and Dwight Howard. Now, some people may say, well, what if it's the same situation how it was in LA with Pau Gasol and Dwight Howard on the same court together? Well, I think it'd be different when you have a point guard like Chris Paul. And then you have Al Horford, who is actual power forward and play like a power forward, not taking threes and shit like that. He don't really take jump shots. Or actually, yeah, he don't really take no jump shots like that and stuff like that. Play that far away from the basket. So that'd be pretty damn good. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with that situation. As of right now, they're just talking Chris Paul and Dwight Howard. But even though Dwight Howard is from Atlanta, he's not been fond to going back to Atlanta from what I was reading and stuff over the years. So I don't know. And Chris Paul, he's no longer mad over the whole situation that happened. We know when people was blaming Chris Paul, the reason why the coach is gone. He's the reason why they didn't get along, blase. He's no longer mad, and he actually said, he loves to live. He loves living in L.A. I mean, my God, who wouldn't? And Dwight Howard, he likes living in L.A., so we just have to see what happens. But if those guys really want to win and will have a chance to win the championship, then why not team together? Location shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, it is Atlanta. It's still a nice location. It is still a nice place to nice place to live. Trust me, I know. But it'll be very interesting to see what happened. Or also, if I'm not mistaken, they can actually have a chance to play with in Dallas, because Dallas, they're getting rid of a lot of players. And Dirk Nowitzki, he already said he's willing to take another pay cut to bring players in. Now, just think about this. They was already trying to get Darren Williams and Dwight Howard last time. So what makes you think they couldn't get a Chris Paul and a Dwight Howard now? Now, I don't know if each player would be able to get over like over 100 million, nothing like that. But if one can get 100 and the other 90 something, that's still a lot of damn money at the end of the fucking day. Okay. But I was hearing something about this. This is what I was reading. Somebody said this, and it made sense. But of course, I don't want to see it happen because that's my guy, Kobe Bryant. But this is one thing that somebody said. I'm amnestying Kobe and signing CP3 and re-signing Dwight Howard. I wouldn't care how Laker Nation feel, because winning will make them forget about it. Trade Gasol to the Bobcats for their fourth pick and find a way to get Josh Smith, pull a Miami Heat thing, and get the top 3 free agents. Now, listen, that sounds great. That it really does. It sounds great. Chris Paul, Josh Smith, Dwight Howard. That sounds great. But I don't think they're going to let Kobe go, man. He's done so much for this franchise. I just don't see that happening. If it does, hey, at least At least Kobe didn't leave because he wanted to leave. He left because he had no choice but to. He's not the owner. He don't run the organization, even though he's been a focal point for so many years. But It'll be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens this off season. I'm ready to see what's going to happen this off season. But anyway, guys, you let me know what you think about this. Do you want to see him play in Atlanta, Dallas, or possibly LA, depending on what happened? Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Check out my previous videos. Comment, subscribe, like, favorite, share. Go to datpiff.com, livemixtapes.com, and download MGM Grand by CJ De Niro. Deuces.